Hey everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day today. So in today's video, I wanted to do another pop song breakdown today. And this is for Shawn Mendes' Nervous. So it's from his latest album, I think. And it's a pretty cool song. And the reason I wanted to talk about it is because I wanted to show you how he used a mode in the song. What the heck is a mode? A mode is essentially a subset of a major scale. So as we know, a major scale is it's basically a series of notes, for example, C to C, and there's a series of whole steps and half steps that make up a major scale. And if you wanted to go more in detail about that, we can save that for another video, but just keep this in mind. There's a whole step in between the first and second note, then there's a whole step, then a half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step, okay? The mode that Shawn Mendes uses in his song is called the Mixolydian mode. Okay, so I'll talk about that in just a second, but first let me just explain the key of Nervous. Nervous is in the key of G major. So let's play it down here. From G, it's going to go up to G like this. Notice how we have this F sharp right there. Okay, and so that is the one black key that belongs in G major. However, in the song Nervous, Shawn Mendes actually lowers the F sharp to F natural. So now what we have is actually the notes of C major, all the white keys, but starting from G and ending on G. Okay, so it sounds like the song is in G major. However, we have not F sharp, but F natural. In a way, it sounds a little bit cheesy. I think the Mixolydian mode in general sounds a bit cheesy. So basically, it's the fifth mode of all the different modes, and it's characterized by the flat 7. So this could be done on any key. I could do it from C to C, but remember, I'm now going to flat the 7. So instead of B natural, I'm going to be going to B flat. So now what I'm doing is I'm playing the notes of F major, but now from C to C instead of F to F. So that's what the Mixolydian mode is. And this is immediately evident right at the onset of the song. So he goes like this. Right? So that right away gives that kind of Caribbean-ish feel, kind of a cheesy, happy feeling to it. We would expect normally F sharp. So what this F sharp is called, it's called a leading note to the G, because whenever we hear the F sharp in the context of G major, it immediately wants to resolve back to G. Okay? However, when you lower the 7th, this is called the subtonic because it's underneath the tonic. The tonic is the first note of the scale, so it's underneath sub, right? So that's what we get. And this riff kind of just goes on more and more, but it's especially obvious in the chorus when it goes, I get a little bit nervous around you, get a little bit stressed out when I think about you. And then he goes to the F major chord. Now we're brought directly from G to F. Get a little excited, baby, when I think about you. And then we go back to G major there. Okay, so it's really cool. We have the G major, which is the tonic chord, but then afterwards we go down to the subtonic, which is the lowered 7th. So we get this F major chord, and then we go back to the G major chord. And I mean, it's really cool because this chorus only uses these 3 chords, and 2 of them are the same. So tonic, subtonic, tonic. That's it. Okay? And that is how easy it is to use the Mixolydian mode in this context. If you're writing your own songs and you wanted to use the Mixolydian mode, then all you need to do is come up with, first have a key, right? So let's say C major. And then let's say I wanted to do something like this. So which chord was it that had the Mixolydian mode in it? Let me just do it, the triads and the right hand. So what did I do? Okay, I think I remember. So was it the first, second, third, or fourth chord? C major, G major, B flat major, or F major? Well, remember, Mixolydian mode is where we lower the 7th note. So in the key of C major, B is now lowered to B flat. So that means the 3rd chord, B flat major, is our Mixolydian chord, or that's like that gives us a Mixolydian feeling, because now we've gone down to B flat instead of B natural, and that's it. Okay, and then I resolve to F major, and then we go back to C, and that's it. I think it gives a really fresh sound to whatever music you're writing, and it's really accentuated in Nervous, because it has this instrumentation where it's like guitars and there's some like I'm not even sure what other instrumentation there is in there. Like there's percussion, there's drums and stuff, but it's a really chill and laid back song, so it really works well in the context. But that's really pretty much it. I just wanted to show you how Shawn Mendes can incorporate, different stuff aside from the major and the minor scales in there. A lot of his music sounds on the darker side, so that's a conversation for another video, like why Shawn Mendes' music sounds dark, and maybe why Charlie Puth's music sounds kind of jazzy and stuff like that. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. But hopefully you've learned something from this video today, and thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate it. And until the next time, have an awesome day, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.